day number 5 of Autocross week. We are back where we started at Pitt Race. Yes, the car's on the trailer, but that's just because I was checking things over. Nothing's wrong with it, so we do have the Autocross this morning. So points wise, I'm sitting pretty good. I don't think I really went over how the scoring works, so it's the 2 best times from each event are then all averaged together. So race day 1, day number 2, which was here at Pitt Race, I didn't do so good. I finished 4th in class, but then for the second race at UMI, I finished 1st. And then for the 3rd Autocross at Dragway 42, I finished 2nd. But it's all averaged together. So right now, I did the math. I'm actually sitting like 14 thousandths of a second behind 2nd place. So I'm in 3rd right now. So I think we can do it. So let me go get the grid, walk this course, and we can get to racing and see if we can get higher on the podium today. Little car that can.
Ready to start first run. So we're back at Pitt Race, as I probably said in the top. The course is just reverse of what it was the first day, so we'll need to see what we can do on this. Hopefully do better than we did before. I'm feeling pretty confident though. But this track is tricky. It's got some slopes, so a lot of off-camber kind of stuff. But here we go. .8. We'll see what that where that puts me, but that was at least a good, hopefully clean run. I have no idea what the other times are at the moment, but it is definitely a lot quicker than it was on Tuesday. Alright, start another run. I'm getting a lot of understeer coming out of corners. So we did a little bit of an alignment change on the toe. That's what I like about racing. People help you out. So I didn't have toe plates, but somebody else did. So we used some toe plates and got it kind of zeroed up right now. I had quite a bit of toe out from the change that I did yesterday, which I like to run toe out, but it looked like a lot. Still get a lot of understeer. I don't know, maybe I'm just over driving those corners a little bit. Going up for another run. I need to slow down, I think, in order to drive faster. I'm way over driving a lot of these corners and not being able to get set up right for the next turn. So I need to slow down and get the proper lines through the turns. 58.5. There we go, boys. That was nice, clean, slowed it down to drive faster. Yes. Let's go. So I think that just matches top time in my class, but I need two good times, you know, to get the good average for today. But that was a good start. So at the moment I am sitting first in class, but just barely. It's by like hundredths of a second. I did ask the guys that are running my class if they were cool if I put my splitter on, and yeah, they had no problem with it. So I do have the front splitter back on the car. I just kind of want to see what the car can do when it's at its best. I didn't run the splitter at all during this this week, just because I was concerned about, you know, damaging it on the street driving portions and things like that. Not my fastest, but it's at least a good backup run. Still half a second off my fastest one though. So all right, starting another run. So got bumped out of first. Mike ran a great time of a 58.1. To see if I could do anything. I need a lot of time, actually. I'm not sure what I need to get, but smooth is fast. .7, not enough. I had a bad exit out of that left-hander right before the slalom. I took the slalom really good though, I feel, but my entry into it, that's getting through that turn, I just went a little wide. That's all she wrote, so that should be good for a third place. I mean, you can't be happier with that, you know. That's awesome. I'm so freaking stoked. It was a real good battle. We had, at the moment at least, we had a different car win every event, which is, there are 4 events, so one person won 2 of them, but the other 2 were split between other people, which is awesome.
I knew what to expect. For those of you that were new to autocross this week, how do you guys feel after a week of driving and competing at the same time? Feels different, doesn't it? To see Friday.
Let's do another week.
Do another week. Some of you guys are. That's exactly right. So thank you so much to our title sponsor, Summit Racing, presenting sponsor UMI, Hawk Performance, Quick Push Shoulder Heads, who gave us a fantastic crowd stop. So Kevin is going to be doing our awards for us. We're going to start with our truck class. We've got hats for you. We've got gift certificates. And with that, I'll turn it right on over to Kevin.
All right, moving on to the classic class. In third place in the classic class, Matthew Radman. In second place, we had Mike Stewart. And in first place, Justin Peachy. All right, and between each one of these guys was approximately 5 seconds, over 4 days of racing, 5 seconds separated each one of them. Let's give a round of applause to our classic class.
All right, I am back home. I didn't recap this at the track. I was kind of just wanting to get on the road. I had a long drive ahead of me to drive from Pennsylvania down to Virginia. So let's recap the event real quick. So Autocross 2023 is done. That was so much fun. I can't wait till next year. So if you haven't watched all the videos, let's recap real quick my results. So first event at Pitt Race, I ended up finishing 4th in class. I was just had a little bit of hard time getting my head right for that course, and was kind of dreading the drive ahead, which turned out to be no problem, and I had a great time. But I was just kind of really worried about the drive, since this car I've not really ever driven on the street. That was the first time that I've ever driven it that far at all. Second event at UMI, I finished 1st in class. So I got to redeem myself and got to really shake up the standings. Third event at Dragway 42, I finished 2nd in class. I screwed up a little bit and had some cones on my runs, but still would not have been able to touch 1st, but I could have done a little bit better. But 2nd in class for that event. And then the last one was back at Pitt Race, and I finished 3rd in class. And that was the best that I could do. I tried, but the best I could do on that one, which is this video. And then overall, out of all of that, I finished 3rd in class. So super happy with that score, that standing, and it got me a little plaque. So that is pretty sweet. So there was a little bit of a mix-up during the awards ceremony. Luckily, Matt is a really cool and stand-up guy, and he got it all squared away afterwards. And yeah, I got the little plaque for 3rd place, or 2nd runner-up. Fancy way for saying 3rd place, I think. But yeah, this is pretty awesome to put up on the wall with my other standings over there. So pretty happy with how the car performed and really how I performed. I learned a lot during this week. Even though I've been autocrossing for a while, you can always learn more, and watching some of the top guys, I've definitely stepped up my game after this week. So I'm really looking forward to the next autocrosses, the local ones here and things like that, to try to put what I've learned to the test and see if I can you know, start getting to that top time of the day kind of runs. I'm super excited, super grateful for all the people that I met on this, and all the now friends that I have all over the country and in Canada. It was such a great time. I'm going to do one more video after this of just a recap of the event and lessons learned and things that I will do or bring for next year. After going to this one, there are some things that I wish that I had, or things that would have made the trip just a little bit better. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.
Is Mr. YouTuber cameraman guy. How you doing? You getting good content too?
Trying.
Can't forget the channel.
No, kind of let that slack a little bit, but trying.
Same.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make a video with every run you did this week?
Yeah, all 100 of them. Yeah.
No, you do good, man.